क्या किया तुमने, जो भी किया मैंने तेरे लिए लगता, लंबे छोटे बातें करके बोलोगे आप बोलो भी क्या, शैतान ने खाया दिमाग क्यों लगता.
Findie called me and apparently my manager Vedika had told me to like come through. She told me yesterday to come and I'm like okay. It's like content nikalna. I'm like okay. And I'm not a big fan of content but I'm a big fan of podcasts and I've seen their podcast before. Fucking tight. I like it.
सोच के बोलो जरा, मुझे पता है तुम हो गए वफा, नाज़न में लगना.
Finally, Faisal is here.
Finally, through management.
Through management. बहुत कोशिश की इसको बुलाने की.
That's how it works nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, I forget. That's my issue. But like, I'm glad you went to my management because I end up listening to them more.
अच्छा है bro.
Yeah.
And also we also realized कि कैसे क्या होता है ये process.
Yeah.
वाला mailing through, getting the notes कि ये नहीं पूछना है. So हमने कहा नहीं पूछेंगे. All those things.
Go through legally, go through nice. काम करवा लो ठीक से. So
Love
hi, this is Darryl. That's Gaurav.
Hello.
And
Welcome to Intune Archive presents
Indie Revelations. By
co-powered by Findie.
Yes, and today we have.
Katoptris.
Woo!
Yeah. Wow,
Finally.
so much noise.
So man, how are you? Tell me, how are you?
I am.
I am. You are what?
I am. Like, no, I'm just like, I'm tired. Like, not like.
Did we keep you waiting for long?
Yeah, we did. Man.
Did you keep me waiting? Not really.
I mean, you're a guy who's on time, always on schedule.
Yes. But like, to be honest, I don't really mind like the whole fact that I have to wait. Because like, I do have a lot of patience in a lot of things. And in a lot of people. Unless they're like dickheads, then that's another scene itself.
जब वो आए वो, yeah, like, अरे, you're coming. He's like, yeah, I'm always on time. It's 5 o'clock, and management told me on 5. I was like, oh shit, okay.
And
so
हम लोग late नहीं होते usually, but bro.
Never on time.
For the first time, but-
No worries, yaar. I'm so glad that I got to see how y'all set it up, bro.
How did you feel? How was the experience? Like watching everything come part by part, step by
It's
step.
nice. Like initially, I was like, lighting kidhar hai? Gaya ho gaya. Then everything
Mics kahan pe?
then everything just like came together, and I'm like, nice. This is cozy.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
very
like
nice
home,
and
very
cozy.
home, right?
Yeah, it's अचानक से transform into like a actual cozy podcast at this point, which I really like.
है ना, यही तो point है.
यही
Like,
चाहिए था भाई.
coolness चाहिए, authenticity चाहिए,
Exactly.
aesthetic चाहिए.
Fuck yeah, bro.
We wanted this, like, we wanted to explore the different side of Pune. And that is the.
Have you explored Pune?
We are starting now.
We are now.
Oh.
Basically, even before we could start this podcast kind of a thing,
Yeah.
when we decided to start it,
Uh-huh.
I asked Gaurav because Gaurav is very well known in Pune. With the
मतलब he's
artists.
around.
Yeah,
I
he's
do
around.
same around.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I asked him, Gaurav, आप बता लो कोई artist है आपके बारे में.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I got a few artists, and your name was into that list of 10 people.
Okay.
And
Let's go.
so we've been manifesting you kind of a thing.
Yeah, man.
From
Like,
the thing we started.
मैं इससे बात कर last time I met him at Antisocial for like Karan Kanchan and friends वाला gig था.
हाँ, it was just wait, was it Karan? I think it was a Karun Nanku show. I'm not exactly sure.
It was Karan, Gokul was playing, Hamshar was playing.
Okay, yeah. I remember. Yes.
Last I remember that. उसके बाद तो मैं गया नहीं हूँ काफी shows में. It's been
Neither
busy.
do I, bro. Even I stay at
You're
home.
doing shows, bro.
It's
killing
been the last time I did a show was in NH7. उसके बाद मैंने shows करना. I decided not to do shows.
करूँगा
only.
तो बड़े shows ही करूँगा या फिर.
नहीं, it's more like कि I for one just not have put out music enough.
Any specific reason behind that?
Specific reason, I'm just an idiot. Maybe I don't know.
I don't think so. You are.
No, let me rephrase. I like in some way or form I am a perfectionist. No, as much as I don't want to be, I do want to work patiently in a way that it doesn't hinder my process. आराम से ही करना है. Sometimes it does end up, majority of the time it does end up in procrastination, but the byproduct of it that comes out of it is just good music.
मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ, the process that you're going is probably the right process.
And I feel that.
So
that is the
far.
reason you're here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like you're doing good shit and everyone, like एक मैं बोलूँगा एक buzz बन चुका है तेरा. You also know that now.
जब हमने बोला कि
I feel like it's never enough, bro.
Yeah, it's never.
I mean that should always be the point.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
never enough. I want
No,
more. I want
definitely.
more. I want more. तो
Yeah.
जब हमने बताया कि आप आ रहे हो यहाँ पे,
Hmm.
everybody was surprised. Like really? मैं तो इनके गाने रोज सुनता हूँ. मैं तो इनके गाने रोज सुनता हूँ. Like हाँ, मिल लो आप इनसे, पूछ लो आप जो पूछना है. हम भी पूछते हैं उसको.
और क्या?
And he
Yeah.
was the most surprised person. Like, oh
मैं
my
ऐसा था कि
God.
अच्छा हो गया क्या, because I texted him, I DM'd him, so I was like bro ऐसा ऐसा है. He replied हुआ बात. उसके बाद रिप्लाई नहीं आता. I was like okay, never mind.
Yeah.
बुलाएंगे आराम से.
Yeah.
जल्दी नहीं है.
I remember that I specifically ignored the text because I got certain other works that I had to like attend to during that time.
Totally understandable, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna bullshit you. I did ignore it. Like I don't want to like lie about
It's
that.
okay, bro.
It's
And
not
we can
nice.
understand. इसलिए मैंने सोचा चलो NH7 हो रहा है उसके बाद बुला लेंगे उसको.
हाँ, तो फिर हमारा भी नाम उतना होगा ना. हाँ,
kidding, man.
कुछ तो किया.
अगर हो गया तो हो गया.
But how
बात
was
ही
the
नहीं.
experience, bro? Like big stage, fucking big stage, bro.
Bro, it was nice. ठीक है थोड़ा early set था, but moreover I was just so glad over the fact that कि people showed up. Like that was cool.
I saw the
And
videos.
yeah, it was really nice. But but I wasn't able to perform like my last song, which is like an unreleased song, because they were really like cut on time. Because like if you want like 5 minutes extra, they just switch off your whole sound system and then they go to the next stage.
So you don't have a chance.
I don't have a chance. Like I have to complete everything.
Damn.
But ठीक है, but you know, and funny story, I actually was supposed to have a drummer in that performance. His name is Moin Bhai. He's done a lot of like drumming work for a lot of industry people, you may say, chalo. And he was stuck in Delhi.
Okay.
Okay.
And during that time, there's a whole fog issue that was going on. Visibility was not possible for the airlines and shit. Because of that, he's like, भाई मैं नहीं आ सकता, मैं किसी को और बोल सकता हूँ. I'm like, bro, I spent 2 auditions with you, bro. I was so hyped
This
just
is
to
not
like
the time for me
perform.
to tell me like search for something else.
No, like Vedika, my manager, she comes to me and she's like, यार ऐसा scene है, कट्टू, तू थोड़ा क्या करना है? I'm like, wait, Vedika, give me 30 seconds to process this. I went to the side. I did this. Then I just like, fuck it, DJ से ही करते. I don't react. I'm like कि जो हो गया वो हो गया, आगे ही बढ़ना पड़ेगा अब.
Move forward.
Yeah, just move
You
forward.
learn that throughout the journey or what? Like
Not
पहले
through
से-
music. I feel like कि it's just my personal thing. Like I would not come here and say like fucking it's all sunshine and flowers in my life. But like it's more like कि थोड़ा चीज़ें मैंने देख लिया, थोड़ा चीज़ें मैं भी गुजर चुका to the point कि like I've become so used to it to the point कि like हाँ हो गया, what to do, आदत भी हो गई है, fuck it.
वो चीज़ आपको improve भी करती है.
Yeah, mentally for sure. Like it did prepare me, but I won't lie, it has made me weirdly emotionally stoic in a way.
Nice.
In a way. But to the point ki I can become very insensitive also to other people's
I mean,
emotions.
that's a normal human tendency.
No, for sure. But like some people are just emotional.
It's fine. It's fine. That's how you are.
Yeah, that's just
So-
me. But like now I'm improved.
You
doing
are
well.
improving. We
I'm
are
doing well so
improving.
far. चल रहा है जैसे चलने
I'm,
चाहिए.
I'm going to come back to NH7 later on.
Yeah.
For now, I want to know about your beginning. How humble was it? Where did you start?
Bro,
the beginning.
I just started because I think that now I remember. So in school I used to get bullied a lot. And
Which school? Like where did you
so,
complete the studies?
RIMS International School, which is in the other side of town from here.
Okay.
NIBM
So you
city.
were born and brought up in Pune.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was born in Maharashtra
Okay.
in this small town called Fulton.
Okay.
But I was raised in Qatar in the Middle East.
Ah.
So I was there for like 13 years. There was a school, the Dukhan English School, which is probably, and it's full of like international students from all over the world. And I did IGCSE Cambridge board, which is probably the shittiest board I know.
I was
Is it?
It's too tough. It's too posh, you may say. I don't know. Like it's just not.
balancing सिखा रहे हैं भाई chemistry में.
Yeah, some unnecessary shit which I don't know why they even teach
But
it.
वो experience से आपने कुछ सीखा था होगा. Like इतने सारे different culture के लोग.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, yes. In a way, I understood a lot about how to speak to people, you may say. But
Which
I
you're doing pretty well right
Yeah,
now.
man.
right now, but like मैंने सिर्फ देख के ही सीखा है majority of the time. Like since I was there, since kindergarten, you may say. And I was just surrounded by like Britishers and Irish and then South Africans, and there were no Qataris. There were Arabs, obviously.
Right.
I did like understand their culture as well, not to the point I understood the language, but it's pretty straightforward. Other than that, yeah, there the school issues were like kind of. I was good in like studies, but I was the most anxious person of all. क्योंकि वो टाइम में it was like लोग क्या समझेंगे मेरे grades के बारे में, because dad and mom were very critical about grades.
Yeah.
And I for one had no confidence, but somehow I did it. But I was also bullied there. But then I came to India, I got bullied more here.
Damn.
Now, here in India, the school I was in, RIMS International, my classmates, I mean, some of them are cool, some of them are nice, but then they're all rich.
Oh.
Got it.
I would say I'm rich, but like I just never knew.
घर वालों ने नहीं बताया.
Same.
I would say I just never knew, right? Because dad has had his ways to like humble me always, so I never knew I was that well off. But like how all of them were like very much rich brats and shit, and to the point that they would bully, and I didn't know how to protect myself and shit. And what time my confidence zero, like fuck that. Every day some sort of mental issue would happen. Then one day there's these two people, bro. Like they're my juniors, Ashish and Arbaz. That's the name. So these guys were just. One day we were at a school trip. They were playing some Skrillex. They were playing Cinema, the Skrillex remix. That kind of introduced me to dubstep for
That's
the
the
first
beginning.
time. That was the beginning. Like yo, what the fuck? People are headbanging, people are enjoying this. I'm like, bro, मुझे cool बनना है.
कर लेते ये भी.
And dubstep was doing good that time.
Yeah, it was peaking during that time. So, I went. So the next day, I just did my research about who Skrillex is, and when I did my full research, I'm like, yo, Skrillex.
Were you sold?
Was I sold? Yeah, I was.
There and there.
Yeah, then and there. Then like I used to find like other artists on the internet, and like go to other people and tell them, मैंने बनाई है track. Because I was so I was so desperate to get out of this situation and like feel thoda more accepted.
If not sports, study, it's music for me.
Yeah.
That was his cup of
As
tea.
a child, were you like an introvert or an extrovert? Like,
I've been told by my brother that I was dyslexic,
is it?
but I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, of course you were.
But as a child, I think I was very vocal about a lot of things. That's for sure. And then
In a very calming way.
in a calming way, maybe.
No tantrums.
I mean, tantrums were there definitely, but like not to the point ki like there would be an issue. I would say.
I mean, I could. It shows from the way you speak. It's very like, calming, soothing, like.
Yeah.
मेरी बात.
To the point.
हाँ. To the point नहीं बोल सकता. मैं like सुन लो. This is what I am.
To the point, आ जाऊंगा.
हाँ. वैसा हो. तो it's a very nice thing.
Yeah.
Like the front person has the space
Yeah.
to listen to what you want to speak.
Yeah. मतलब half the time if I even have to listen, I'm just there listening, and then एक कान से निकाल दूँ हाँ ठीक है जो भी है cool.
अभी वैसा मत करना please.
सुनो सबकी करो मत.
I'm very sadistic that way. You have no idea.
अभी हमें हाँ
It's
बोले,
really
but we
fun.
never know what is
Probably
happening.
we'll get an idea after the podcast.
Yeah.
How sadistic are you?
So Katoptris and Faisal में क्या difference है? Like that.
Are
is-
these two different people or are the same?
Even I wonder that, if I'm going to be honest.
You're still searching for that.
I mean, right now, Katoptris, it's hard to be Katoptris, but it's even harder to be Faisal.
Why?
Why? Because they're two different lives at that point.
So Faizal's life is more harder, you could say,
You can say it's more involved,
and
not in the music, but personal matters at that point.
And Katoptris is
Because there are a lot of it's just the name Faisal, like it just comes from family, and then coming from a very क्या कहते हैं, orthodox Muslim family.
so from
you can
with
say.
Katoptris, it's like you detach yourself from everything worldly,
Yeah,
and you go into a like artistic realm where you just.
I feel
create-
like it's a actual outlet for what Faisal wants to say. And it's really weird enough that I'm saying Faisal in third person, bro. Holy shit.
It's like
Forget
Mr.
it.
Robot speaking over here.
Hey, yo, what am I now? Okay.
No, what am I? Who am I now?
Who am I now? Okay. No, but like it's definitely an outlet for me, for me to like talk what I have to talk through Katoptris, because even if I had to like talk about things as Faisal, I cannot talk to them ऐसे ही. A lot of people like चलना fuck it ना हो जाएगा आगे बढ़. But like there's no I don't know.
Wait to it.
Yeah, like people are like there's less empathy towards just talking to it, rather than if you just express it in music, there's more acceptance through that, is what I've noted, is what it is. Now Faisal himself is also very humble and does not really want to get involved in this whole industry bullshit that Katoptris gets into. He's more like morally driven rather than this whole business side of music, you may say. However, he does understand how it works, how the world works.
But
how
your
business
music
is.
does sound very easy. I mean, when you listen to it.
Yeah.
So does the music come easy as well? Like the process of making music? Or is it a little bit of, hard work and efforts?
No, like production wise it's easy. लिखने में थोड़ा दिक्कत होती है. थोड़ा.
Production आप ही करते हो ना सब?
Yeah, fully me.
लिखते भी आप हो?
Yes.
Do you consider someone else to produce your songs?
I do now.
And how, like working with a different producer,
I
does
am-
it give you that anxiety?
No, because the thing is that all of these producers that you know as of now who might be popular, I know all of them on Discord.
I want to tell you, you can ask me about Discord.
Yeah, I told him like you met Yasha through Discord.
Yeah.
And other artists as well.
Yeah.
So how this internet
See,
side works?
Discord and Twitch and streaming kind of thing, it's still very untouched. It's not tapped in
Not
as well.
सबने नहीं किया है, at least.
सबने नहीं किया
Few
है.
people know about it and do
And
it.
Yeah.
you have met people who you are working with right now.
Through.
Yeah,
So what is Discord here?
it's just an app. People come there.
You're explaining
talk.
a 5-year-old bro. ऐसे समझा.
It's just an application where people are just like-minded. You'll find like-minded people or a bunch of idiots or trolls. Where basically it's kind of like a podcast thing, bro. If I'm going to be
Like
honest,
it's a community-based.
it's a community-based application. You just enter a VC or a voice chat there. Everyone's just talking to each
And you
other.
can make your groups like it's music.
Have you done
games,
it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
mainly,
fun.
mainly Discord was used for gaming initially,
Yeah,
like
Twitch.
Counter Strike
Now
and
it's music
Valorant.
reviews and all the shit.
But now it's like more of a community thing where it can be used in many applications. For me, mine is gaming and music related. Or sometimes अगर बकचोदी करना है तो हाँ वो अलग बात है. Half of the time if I have to do बकचोदी, I go to Wushang clan, Arpit Bala's fucking server. The most toxic people, but the most realist people I can meet. And not gonna lie, being on Discord has made me very thick-skinned as a person.
Through social media, like
Through social
without
media.
meeting in person, how?
क्योंकि आधे से ज़्यादा जिन्होंने भड़ास निकाले हैं दिल्ली लोग सबके सब मतलब है भड़ास कुछ ज़्यादा ही निकालते टू द पॉइंट कि there's no limit to it. Like they'll go all the way if they have to. Like it doesn't matter. Like initially I didn't know how to like digest it. Like I can talk about like probably the most racist things right now because Muslim family, it is what it is. So like they've said what they said, and initially I didn't react to it well. I mean recently I didn't react to it well. But then now I'm like, यार look, factual भी है.
reality है वो.
Reality भी है
उसको
at
क्या
the end.
छुपाना अभी?
हाँ
उसको क्या छुपाना?
Reality.
Yeah, उसको क्या छुपाना है, right? And I for one have understood कि like I can't really, it's not within my control. I can just be nice to them, and that's what I've done. Like people just come up to me, say some shit. I'm like, भाई तू कैसा है? तू मेरे साथ बात कर. तू बहुत अच्छा इंसान है. I keep on complimenting. It's like भैया तुम ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हो भैया इतना अच्छे से मत बात करो.
But he
दोस्त बन गया वो.
reverse दे दिया इसने.
मैंने सिर्फ रिवर्स दे दिया. I didn't want to say anything. Then they become like good people, and then Kattu Bhaijan is a thing.
कट्टू भाईजान
Kattu
Should we also
bhai.
call you Kattu?
या सो लाइक
Yeah. Everyone calls me Kattu.
हाँ.
People.
नहीं, जब मैंने आपका नाम पहले सुना ना, तो मुझे प्रोनाउंस करने के लिए थोड़ा मुश्किल हुआ.
सबको दिक्कत होगी ये, trust
Exactly
me.
है क्या वो?
Trust me, bro. A Katoptris is a Greek mythological dagger that was used by Helen of Troy. That dagger was fucking shiny. Is the reason why it was used as a mirror.
Oh.
वाओ
However, I did not use it for the meaning. I just used it because जिसने मुझे वो suggest किया था वो नाम, वो moment थोड़ा funny था.
तू बता सकता है उस बारे में? वी वांट टू नो मैन.
uh,
क्योंकि ये सो तेरा जब प्रोडक्शन व्हेन यू वर डूइंग योर प्रोडक्शन दैट टाइम इट वाज द सेम आर्टिस्ट नेम कि तूने उस समय
उसके
कुछ और
पहले
था?
उसके पहले it was Fazzy Jammy, bro.
Fazzy Jammy.
It was Fazzy Jammy.
When was this? How old were you that time?
I guess I was like 17 or some shit.
Fazzy
Oh,
Jammy.
Fazzy Jammy was cool.
This is the inside bro. ये अच्छा न्यूज़ मिला हमें.
oh god, bro, it's embarrassing. But like, like it's chill. Like it was a process. When I was Fazzy Jammy, I was like highly into the whole spinning records, Martin Garrix for 2014.
Full production.
Full production 2014, big room days, you know, like spinning records type days. I was fully into that, very much inspired by that. That's when I actually started like making music.
So like Gaurav told me, you started doing music in the form of production, producing, composing.
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
were a singer.
Produce for others as well.
Yeah. How did
Yeah.
you transition yourself, like from being a producer, coming in as a singer, writing music?
Mood.
पर ऐसा कुछ like
Lockdown के time
हुआ
पे
होगा ना, like
लॉकडाउन के टाइम में था वैसे तो
क्लब
like
हाउस
the
वगैरह कितना चल रहा था ये सब? all those
like
times.
not even clubhouse. I was just surrounded by I feel that कि mind जब मैंने release किया था पहले, I just wanted to try like singing ऐसे ही, cause like my production was there, but like the harsh reality was that कि bro, if I wanted that spotlight, that actual big stage and spotlight, being a producer is cool, but like
it's all behind the scenes.
it's I mean, from my perspective, no insult to everyone. Some people have killed it. Karan Kanchan, everyone else has done it. Like, so much respect to Karan bhai for that. But like during that time, my perspective was that I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be on the main stage. I want to have that spotlight.
Performance.
Yeah, and being a singer made sense during that time for me. Then I was like, chalo try karte. So I wasn't confident in Hindi during that time. बोला चलो English में लिख देते. So some shit went down personally during that time. Luckily I had like more content to write about during that time. So I made Mind. Then I put out Mind. Then Mind for some reason now has, I don't know, 400,000. And that was like 400,000 plays on Spotify.
कुछ तो होगा उसके पीछे. There might be a reason people listen to it.
Yeah, people listen to it, and I was like, alright, cool, I need to continue this. So I kept on, like, I did like one more English song, and then Take the Pill, then Lies. And yeah, that was pretty much it. And then lockdown happens. Stand still. Didn't know what to do. क्या करना है? BT हो रही थी. Then Discord came into my life. Then one saint of a person, DJ Proof, fucking bitch.
Lucky him.
No, I love him. He's a G. It's just like everyone likes to like bully me. I'm kidding, but like,
Yes,
no, it's like tough love. Like that's what I think. Like whoever I've like, no, it's just me. That's just the thing about me is like the way I am around people. It's just so casual. मैं बहुत मस्ती करता हूँ. Like मस्ती कब नहीं रुकने चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. क्योंकि वही है. Like मस्ती नहीं रुकने
हाई बोल के
चाहिए.
हैंडशेक करवाया आपसे.
जो भी है यार. But like कभी नहीं रुकने चाहिए. Cause like for me, I end up connecting more if there's more मजाक मस्ती rather than in a professional aspect. I can't work with a person who's like doesn't have the same chemistry, you say, as to me. मेरे से नहीं हो पाता. सो डीजे प्रूफ लकीली जब से मैं उनसे ज़्यादा बात करने लग गया था वो टाइम में, ही सजेस्टेड कि लाइक यार तेरा प्रोडक्शन तो ऑन पॉइंट है, पर लाइक ब्रो तू सोच अगर तो हिंदी उर्दू में गाया रहता तो क्या होता. हम लाइक ठीक है, आई विल गिव इट अ ट्राई.
ब्रो डीजे प्रूफ ने किल किया है. मतलब Big shout out to that guy.
Yeah, shout. Thank you,
में man.
Proof. Thank you, Proof, bhaiya.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
इसकी वजह से वो यहाँ पे आ रहा है.
Then that's when during that same time I also used to check out Akash Kahe's live, and I sent him like that one beat जिसमें मैंने सिर्फ एक verse गाया था उसकी हिंदी में. Sent it to him. In that same live, there's this one person called Mohit Sengupta.
Yeah.
So
Crazy guy.
Yeah, he's
Crazy guy.
fuck talented, bro. He's really really crazy. वो बंदा मिला. I heard his music. He was appreciating me. I was appreciating him. I was like, bro, just let's meet.
काम कर ही लेते हैं.
काम कर ही लेते. And I sent him that project, and it turns out to be Khuda. That was the first ever Urdu Hindi project that I ever put out, and that worked out really well.
That was your first Hindi क्या?
Yeah.
Wow. और बहुत तोड़ है.
Just the first thing went up there.
Yeah.
People enjoyed it.
People enjoyed it.
That like opened the door for you.
Did it open the door? Yeah, in a way, yes, it has. But I would not also, but I wouldn't fully agree with it, because the most open doors did DLL. DLL gave me the most. The Yashraj collab definitely helped out. But now that the DLL collab has been like released like almost 3 years ago. Now that I hear it, like मैंने आपका गाना सुना DLL, and I'm like, यार, I want to be known for something else now.
It will happen. But
No, it will happen. No, definitely, for sure. Like, I'm right now working on an album.
Finally, man.
So like yeah, as you said, you're working on an album.
Yeah.
Does the creative freedom change as you progress?
As I progress, yeah, definitely. But moreover, it's the people who I get influenced by.
Okay.
Nowadays, I hear a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people. I'm very much influenced by the North Indian region right now.
Any specific reason behind that?
I cannot relate to the whole Mumbai and Marathi scene that is here. Like, I love the Pimpri Chinchwad thing that has happened, Marathi rap. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. That's it's different, it's hard, it's raw. Like, I love it. The only one Marathi rapper who I really love and respect, his name is Shreyas. So he did a track with The Siege. Shout out to Devonian and Vedang Wajivki for that beat. It's called Gadbad.
Okay.
Whenever you get, I'll make you listen to it the other time. But probably the sickest probably the most versatile Marathi rapper I know who's poetically good rather than just like spitting out bars unnecessarily.
So are you like planning to do something
With
Marathi
Shreyas,
thing?
let's see. I really want to try something in Marathi, but like I would not say मैं specifically इतना relate कर पाता हूँ मराठी से, because I'm too into the whole.
How does your collaborative process work? Like how do you decide?
What are your
fine,
checklist? कि
I'll
ऐसे
work
ऐसा-
with this guy.
काम कैसा है?
Okay, that is all.
That's
किसे
it.
किसे?
काम कैसा है उसका?
काम कैसे? So
Like
nice.
I don't mind I don't mind numbers. Like
The work matters.
the work matters for me.
How disciplined and how efficient you are working
I feel वो भी vibe के हिसाब से हो जाता है.
depends.
It depends.
Very subjective.
Like for example, Darya with Vasu Raina. Like I was in Bombay. Mila. I was in Bombay. I didn't know Vasu was coming until I met his manager Aman Mattu in a club. He's like, तुझे पता है वासु आ रहा है कल? I'm like, हाँ. मैंने बोला भाई मैं कल निकल रहा हूँ. He's like, नहीं तू रुक. Come to the studio, stay at my place, ये वगैरह. I'm like, यार चल ठीक है, fuck it. Then I met Vasu when I had a project earlier before, like that wasn't Darya. And he was like, then while I was opening that project, I was making him listen to other beats that I had. I made him listen to that one beat, Jaha. You know, like I was gonna throw it away.
This Darya's beat.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was gonna throw it away.
Why?
That's
Like,
crazy, bro.
Why?
Like,
no, cause like I didn't know
ये
what.
तेरा production है. This is very different, like Indian touch.
Yeah, it was a Qawwali touch.
Yeah.
Like I always wanted to do Qawwali. I just wanted to. I ऐसे ही बनाया था cause I wanted to, but I never really
Plan to release it.
Yeah, I never planned to release it because like I never worked on it until I made Vasu listen to it, and then Vasu is like, "Bhai."
So like was he the guy to like pull you
कर
out?
लो यार. Let's
कर
do
लो.
it.
Yeah, no, he didn't drag me. It's more like we both had that drive to like finish it off, and plus he's such a great lyricist that he helped me write my verses as well. Like I will not say I'm that great in
Yeah, you already
writing,
told.
but
Lyrics is not your best.
lyrics is not my best suit, but I'm also getting there at.
You're improving every time.
Oh, I'm improving definitely. I wouldn't say like
Way to
I
go
can say
there,
I'm better
bro.
than you in lyrics.
I
at
wouldn't deny
least,
that, I wouldn't deny.
at
I wouldn't
least,
deny.
at least.
I wouldn't
Okay.
deny.
But then if I were to, but I really am very critical with my lyricism. I like to compare myself with other writers, specifically Yashraj, because he's the only person who I've seen like write so well. And then when he introduced me to hip hop after DLL, and then I saw the whole scene, I'm like, man, sure, these guys are visionaries. Like,
True, man.
like Indian hip hop people really know how to fucking write.
And that to the new generation, I would say.
Yes.
So these guys are killing it already.
These guys are killing it. Like they're really crazy.
I'll include you also, obviously.
Thanks.
You guys are killing it.
Thanks, yeah.
Bro, like you have met so many people already. Like काफी
All the big names.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how do you feel, man? थोड़ा humble feel होता है कि यार I made it.
और थोड़ा लगता है कि like हाँ और करना
क्या
चाहिए
vibe
भाई।
क्या रहता है? Like is it fake people around कि यार ये इसके पास जा रहा है तो चाटेगा? I would say that. Like, what do you think happens in those parties?
I feel like it's very regional.
Okay.
We'll
We'll talk about Pune then Bombay.
No, it's more about state-wise or parts of India-wise at this point. Like for me, I feel like कि दिल्ली लोग music बनाते क्योंकि fuck everyone, मैं music बना सकता हूँ, तुझे नहीं अच्छा लगेगा तो गाड़ मारो.
That's
But
Delhi.
but is that the way we should go?
Yes.
Just
In my
Music
opinion, yes.
okay.
Because like I've realized that ki not a lot of people will like your vibe,
Mhm.
but there's always a certain crowd for it, for everything. Delhi has so much different music in hip hop itself, you may say at least, that they have garnered their own cult.
Bro.
And Delhi is really, North India in general is really known for like making a cult very easily.
The
Delhi
blueprints.
is like the capital of India, at the same time capital of different music genres.
genres.
Yeah.
You can find everyone there. What is that?
Yeah, now if I come down to Pune and Bombay, in my perspective at least, they're like, मुझे prove करना है तुझे.
Okay.
हाँ तुझे क्या आता है?
तो मुझे प्रूव करना है तुझे, मैं करके दूंगा, तू मत टेंशन ले, ये वो वगैरह. आई एम लाइक ये मेंटालिटी की वजह से दे आर विलिंग टू लूज एवरीथिंग, एंड आई कांट रियली डील विद दैट. That's not for me.
I guess I could say the people in Pune and Bombay, not even Bombay, Pune, they are starting to learn things
We are late. I feel.
late.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
getting there.
Like वही है कि like there's a handful of people in Bombay who I like talk to, and they don't have that mentality. But like जितना मैंने देखा है, it's always like भाई तू देख ले भाई, मैं तो करके दिखाऊंगा ये वगैरह, but like भाई प्लीज ये करो.
दिल्ली वाले सिर्फ म्यूजिक बनाने के लिए.
Then
Yeah.
they're in their own vibe, they're in their own zone, they just want to make music because they want to and they love music. Pune, Bombay people are always like in a point where they have to prove a point and they're willing to like risk everything for it, including friendships and relationships. South Indians, they fucking like making music, bro.
South Indians are very versatile.
They're very versatile.
They're rich in music language.
They're very
A lot.
Yeah.
It's from rap,
Everything.
to metal to rock, everything they do, and they do it on a very high level.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
ऐसा नहीं कि चुप करना है बोल के करते हैं वो.
Yeah.
So I don't know why is it the Pune scene, or you could say the central India scene, is so dead in a way.
It isn't really dead. It's just that the relatability factor is just towards more Marathi.
And I feel like people जो discover भी हो रहे हैं, they move out because they know यहाँ पे
Yeah.
नहीं है. So we don't see
नहीं discover हो ही नहीं रहे वो यहाँ पे.
यहाँ पे. हाँ, यहाँ पे नहीं हो रहे, बाहर हो रहे हैं पर.
They're getting recognition somewhere out, like बाहर जा रहे हैं. हाँ, लोग
My
पहचान रहे हैं.
सब पूना में
majority of my listeners are from Delhi.
See?
Number 1 is Delhi.
दिल्ली अभी सबका ही नंबर
Fiddlecraft,
हो रहा है.
they
You know
came the other
Fiddlecraft?
day.
Yeah.
Even they said our thing is on the
Delhi,
north.
north.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that यहाँ Maharashtrians in general, I don't blame. There's nothing to blame for them. They're just Maharashtrians. That's just where they come from. That's just what they relate to, and it is what it is. They would respect a person more who has like a meteoric rise, like similar to.
फटाक से.
It's like a Slumdog Millionaire kind of plot, basically. You may say.
So like, what do you think we can change if we had the power, superpower? Okay, fine. I can change this for the scene of Pune and Bombay to like just rise up like that. What would you change?
Bro, I don't
Bro, you have seen like
Hi, I'm asking
You
you
have
the
seen
question
pehle
because
se.
you have been around
yeah man.
people from Delhi, from
You have met
like
everyone.
good artist people.
I feel like the open-mindedness should be more. And though you don't relate to one thing, if you can't relate to one thing, that's fine. But like, सुन के थोड़ा और सुन लो, maybe. Just keep on listening to the music to the point कि like you understand what we're trying to say also. Because even North Indians also don't like Maharashtra music because they have
Their own stuff.
they have their own stuff, but they also listen to our stuff at the same
Yeah.
time. जितना तुमको नहीं अच्छा लगता उनको भी नहीं अच्छा लगता है.
बस सुनेंगे सब.
सिर्फ tolerance थोड़ा रखो यार, थोड़ा open mindedness रखो, and then just be open to all kinds of styles. That's what I think.
What music you listen to, bro? Apart
Eh.
from making the
I don't know, bro. Orchestral.
Really?
ऐसा ही time pass के लिए, like I just listen to anything that I find on Spotify. Lately I've been listening to Bollywood music. A lot of Bollywood music.
So is that going to be influenced in your next album?
Kuch-
Yeah.
because he's not stuck to one genre, that's for sure. Multi-genre.
One of the electronic elements there, I'm working with producers who are EDM artists.
Wow.
But the thing is that कि उनको भी पता है कि यहाँ इंडिया में EDM scene is I'm just gonna say that much. It's
It's fine. That's understood.
It's and जिस तरीके से the style of EDM that they make, it works more abroad rather than in India. And they're like, भाई थोड़ा कमाना है. बोला ठीक है भाई, चलो मेरे साथ बैठो. Because I used to come from the EDM background and they saw me like doing my shit. They're like, कट्टू चल साथ में काम करते हैं वगैरह. I'm like, cool, एक बार बैठते. One friend of mine from Jaipur, his name is Ashish Meena. Recently we like made a beat, and probably the hardest beat that is going to be on the album.
So it's not released. It's unreleased.
It's
अभी जो
unreleased.
album है. So when are you planning to drop your album though?
I don't know.
This year only?
He doesn't know.
I know, dude, I know a lot of people who are releasing albums this year.
This year.
And I don't want to be a part of that traffic.
But like कितने songs रहेंगे?
But
फिर
ये
भी?
तो होते ही रहेगा.
No, I know. But like, no.
नहीं.
I would like to have like a clear date.
Space.
Thoda space.
He takes his time.
What's your opinion on the current indie scene? I mean, that's going around.
It's
here.
dope.
It's,
मतलब पुणे में का तो पता नहीं.
But it's
Pune-
growing.
India में.
India में bro, it's bro, we're taking over, bro. I'm sorry, like we're taking over the whole industry right now.
Whole world.
I predicted this from the start. Like I told them, I remember Mohit. I was telling this to Mohit when Mohit was studying abroad in the US in Chicago. He was telling me like how he has to stay and stuff. मैंने उसको बोला भाई देख, अभी एक नया fresh page खुलने वाला है. हमारा नाम सब डले गए. पहले हमारा नाम सब आ गए. तेरा नाम भी है उधर. In the next page. Are you seriously telling me you're not going to be a part of this?
So this is like the pep talk you'll have in the night
With your guys.
with you guys.
Yeah.
Bro, we have to now. हो गया
Like
already
bro,
शुरू.
अभी देख हम लोग ने मजाक मस्ती कर लिए. कॉलेज जो हमारा इंसेंटिव था और ड्राइव था टू गेट आउट ऑफ दिस होल बुलशिटरी,
Yeah.
वो सब हो गया. अभी तो कमाना है, थोड़ा स्टेबिलिटी. कमाना की भी बात नहीं है. इट्स मोर अबाउट लाइक प्रूविंग अ पॉइंट ऑल्सो. Like bro, we have to take upon this responsibility that has been given up to us. कि like हमको भी industry take over करना भी है.
So,
Right.
can you make a living out of music in this day and age, 2020?
But before you were signed, we want to talk about that later.
Yeah.
How were you making money, bro? Like, I'm just talking because I want to know how this works out as an artist.
Before
Was
I
this
got
production?
signed to a management, I was just doing DJing shows.
That is all.
I used to DJ because I was still into EDM during that time, and just to
So
get
that was your main source of income that time?
yeah,
DJing and
for me. But luckily during that time I was also studying, so dad kind of laid me off. Like he didn't put too much pressure on me, but he was very strict as a
that was
father.
your side hustle.
Yeah, like it was just a side hustle. Otherwise, my Abba Jan used to provide me with everything, no matter how reluctant he was regarding what I was doing.
Right.
Luckily, I finished my BBA, and BBA के पहले ही खत्म होने के पहले Ritviz का call आता है, and then the whole tour thing happens
man.
with him.
You've performed with big names, yeah.
Yeah, he has toured with
Darwin.
Ritviz as well. Darwin, Ritviz. These are signed artists by Shark and Eng.
Darwin is a part of Under the Radar, which is Ritviz's management.
Okay.
So how,
Different management.
I see. Now I have yet not been around these kind of people. Okay, how does the conversation between you guys go around? Like,
You
क्या बात
Ritviz.
करते हो आप?
कैसा
क्या
है?
चल रहा है?
यही चलता है क्या?
हाँ,
अभी जो
Like
चल रहा
first
है
impression क्या था?
It's very normal. Like क्या चल रहा है? What's been up?
तो जब आप ऐसे रूम में आते हो, like I'm talking about like when you all met for the first time.
हाँ.
तो वो एक था कि elephant in the room still, क्या बात करूं
No,
उससे?
I usually just like just talk about पहली बात कैसा चल रहा है, music कब आ रहा है, etc etc. Then I would just ask him a random question like, bro, bread खाता है क्या तू? You know, some shit like that.
Bread खाता है क्या तू? अच्छा, break the ice.
Yeah, I just break the ice. Like I don't like to like
Fans
create awkwardness.
So like you're the person who goes.
I like to talk, but sometimes again it's very moody. But like if I want to interact with someone, Darwin, for example, me and Darwin, like we always appreciate our music before I got signed also. So it was.
So you all
pretty-
know each other even back then. Okay.
वो भी पूना का ही ना, he was in MIT. So,
I didn't speak to him when he
Okay.
was here in MIT as well. But the thing is that he liked my music, and I was that time. I also saw his work, and I'm like, damn, bro, this is kind of cool. and
Impressed.
shit. Yeah, I was really impressed by his work. It's really nice. And हाँ बस वही है कि I just created relations with everyone. क्योंकि ये सब लोग हैं ना, during the lockdown they used to be in one fucking Discord group, bro.
it's so beautiful, bro.
वही
So
पूछ रहा हूँ
beautiful.
ये, like वो एक ग्रुप में इतने सारे आर्टिस्टिक
Bro,
माइंड
basically,
Competitive भी है, but it's so beautiful.
so basically Discord allows you to make servers meaning communities. Now back in the day during 2020 एक सर्वर था, गली गैंग सर्वर था एक्चुअली.
अच्छा
द गली गैंग सर्वर जिससे मेरा दोस्त नहीं बनाया वो पूरा सर्वर. दोस्त
तो क्या दोस्ती है वो?
नहीं
हाँ, नहीं
नहीं है.
है ही नहीं है.
a person.
He's a person
Okay.
who used to be my friend and he made the whole server and वहाँ से ही सब producers आने लगे. So those guys used to host podcasts with like different artists and stuff. They
Remix
used to
sessions.
remix sessions, sample challenges and shit like that.
वहाँ
It
से
was
काम
very
मिलने लगा.
it was a very active community where everyone
Showcase.
would go to each other and then constantly improve their skills. मजाक से हटके, though 2020 has been really rough for many people, astaghfirullah basically, but like for producers or for creators it has been somewhat of a blessing. Even
For artists.
for artists it's been a blessing for them. Even for me, definitely for me as a writer at least. Like I needed that.
It gave you that space. It gave you the time. You know,
Yeah,
to
and
think
more,
about
yes,
everything.
and moreover it helped me create a crazy chemistry
With
and
yourself or with the art?
with everyone else in the
Okay.
community who are now like killing it, which is really crazy.
Along with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can
Yeah.
see everyone. मेरे को वो इतना अच्छा लग रहा है ना. A group of people, everyone is doing crazy, and everyone is so humble. सब एक दूसरे को appreciate करे. ऐसे नहीं toxic environment हो रहा है. That is the best part. And you can see.
है.
बहुत है.
But जितने जैसे I'm talking about you, Yashaj, Mohit,
No,
all
we're
those
fucking
guys.
toxic to each other, that's all.
Toxic with- at times.
Toxic?
Not
In a
मतलब it's just banter, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Like
That's
like
just how
tough
it
love.
is.
tough love.
Yeah, yeah.
वो
It's
वाला
just
तो
tough
चलता है, वो
love.
तो जरूरी है भाई.
It's definitely tough
बेटा आजा
love.
नीचे.
Yeah, yeah.
That is very important.
हाँ अभी now तो like since it's been like 4 years now तो we're just supporting each other as much as we can because now we see ourselves थोड़ा बहुत becoming big, performing in big stages,
Yeah.
getting millions of streams or shit like that. It gets very lonely.
And making money.
It gets very lonely.
Do you guys help each other out like when anything is needed? Suppose-
I'm very pro bono. I'm very pro bono at least. Like, for example, recently CIE, I don't know whether you know the rapper. His name is CIE. He's from Ahmedabad. So CIE needed help in a project, mixing mastering के लिए. मैंने बोला देख, I don't want any money. I just want experience.
Okay.
अगर आगे लगे कुछ तो मैं बोल दूंगा, नहीं तो आप बिगले रहने दो.
But वही तू भी काम देख के लेते कि हाँ इसका
हाँ.
काम was good. So then
हाँ
yeah.
वो भी देखता हूँ. हाँ
नहीं तो प्रोबो में भाई
तो
लगी
आप हो
जाएगी.
वैसे आपके like colleagues and all. If anybody needs help with lyrics or
I
production.
somewhat help out. Yes, like I've been working a lot on Vasu's album also, but I don't want to take credit in that. Why? Because I don't want to be known for that.
No, but that's fine. I mean, वो तो बड़े artists भी करते हैं.
Yeah.
So do you think वो India में lacking है? The culture of helping
I
different
feel
artists.
yes, too much. Now it's देखो, I don't blame them also कर घर भी चलाना है.
बराबर.
I'm just privileged that I do stay with my family and I have enough income to like just handle my shit. I don't like taking money from like people like friends at least. आगे जाके अगर मुझे फेवर चाहिए तो मैं ज़रूर मांगूंगा, नहीं तो I'm not really gonna ask for it also.
But at the same time, that is like a playground for you to explore your hidden talents.
I feel like I'm planting a seed.
We can see that.
A bigger picture.
I have a bigger picture in mind. अगर लगे तो लगे, नहीं लगे तो like चलेगा. I'll just move forward from it. I don't have anything to lose from that, to be honest.
You're just winning from everything.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's not smart, but I'm like, चलेगा ना.
मेरे लिए ठीक है वो.
मेरे लिए ठीक है वो. Yeah.
I like the way you go around things. It's like fine. I don't know things, but I'll figure out a way to go
Yeah.
around it and get it done.
Yeah. Now though there's enough information for me to know about everyone.
And like yeah, like if you had to collaborate with a artist, ऐसा कोई है dream?
Like one artist, man, you feel like.
पूरे वर्ल्ड में बोल सकते हो आप.
इंडिया में तो अभी
नहीं, पूरे वर्ल्ड में तो कानिये को ही पकड़ने चाहता हूँ at that point. Kanye West. Another dream collab would be Drake, but like I feel like Drake would like go to Punjabis also.
Yeah, but he would come
Sidhu
around with
Moosewala,
his
right? He was very close to Sidhu Moosewala
Yeah,
as
he
well.
was.
Yeah.
So like,
I posted something.
but like वही है ना कि like definitely Kanye and Drake are up there. If you're talking about India at least, bro.
होगा कोई तो.
Very.
तो होगा यार.
हाँ, मतलब there are few. Oh bro, Adnan Sami.
Cool. I didn't expect that.
Wow.
Adnan Sami bro.
वो जमेगा भाई.
Bro, Adnan Sami ने drill track bro.
कौन सा?
No, just imagine. Just imagine.
him in a drill track.
That's mad, bro. Like Arjit Singh in a drill track will go hard also. If Arjit Singh comes in hip hop, we're done.
Like we are getting good remixes now. Like वही
A lot of remixes.
good remixes. पहले तो अभी हो भी रहे थे पुपू.
I'm genuinely like I strongly believe that ki if Bollywood singers end up coming into this hip hop scene now, oh bhai, that is gonna create a whole huckus of not problems, but like oh fuck, good music.
मेरे को तो नहीं लगता आएंगे. Not
मुझे भी नहीं लगता वो
anytime soon.
आएंगे. I don't think, but they'll have to,
Why? Like क्यों?
because new music is taking over now.
I feel
The
the
new,
same.
if you haven't noticed, the newer generation wants the type of music we're putting out. Me or maybe another bunch of group of artists are putting out right now. People like fucking Char Diwari, See the Maut,
Yeah.
Raftar, Yashraj. Fucking how many times should I say Yashraj?
I mean, you're naming these artists, so I'm like, want to ask you a question. Where do you see the rap scene in India going in the future?
It's already booming वैसे तो.
Taking over.
Taking over everything else.
We've already taken over.
Everything else.
I feel like we've already taken over.
People
Like
are
you have to
collaborating.
understand, for example, in Pakistan, Atif Aslam was crazy
Yeah.
until hip hop came, and now Atif Aslam is just like
Coming back again.
he's like trying to come back again.
Yeah.
No offense to Atif Aslam, I really love you.
Yeah.
Everybody loves him.
Yeah, I really love him, bro. Like,
He's
point
good.
being, no offense to anyone, but that's just
Rap
my.
scene is just going to boom.
It's gonna boom because that's what everyone.
So
kinda-
what would you consider? Do you want us to say that you do a lot of rap music, rhythm and poetry, or what? you feel is
I can come
core
under.
genre?
I can definitely come under that, but I
Okay.
would still call myself an artist,
Multi-genre art.
multi-genre artist, because मेरे में है इतना मस्ती. I do appreciate all sorts of music, though there is a sweet spot for me for rap and for electronic music. But if I had to define myself as an artist, then I have to evolve every time.
Yeah.
This constant obsession for evolution in your own music is required.
But again, you told that you're a perfectionist, so you wait.
In that
So
also.
Is that like pulling
Hampering
you back कि नहीं यार.
नहीं.
In a way, sure, but like, it's required. It has to
to
happen.
explore your own self, your own
But
talents.
अभी management भी आ गई है बीच में, so now
ये
you have
management
to-
का कैसा होता है यार?
Man-
थोड़ा समझाओ.
वो थोड़ा वहाँ बात करते Shark and Ink vibe.
What do you have in mind?
So like I want to know how this management worked. Do they approach you or
The reason to ask these questions is because most of the young artists or producers, they don't know how it works.
Yeah.
like in
So they are
Findie also?
yeah, still in the dark. Now you have worked with good artists and good management.
Yeah.
So probably you could shed not a lot, but
some from your experience.
I'll
sprinkles
explain
of-
it very simply, bro. So the whole, I'll tell you my story. Basically, one of my friends, Chaitanya, his name is Chaitanya.
okay.
He's a asshole, but I love him.
Okay.
He was always listening to my music back in the day. I think an year ago. He's like, bro, रुक मैं तेरा मैनेजमेंट का सीन करवा दूंगा. तेरा इतना अच्छे गाने तू हिंदी उर्दू में भी गा रहा है, तो तेरा मार्केट भी बन रहा है. Is what he
Suggested.
vision.
Last
he
time I
vision.
met you, you were supposed to get signed by Shark and Ink. I remember that. Anti में जो हुआ था.
Yeah,
6-7
I was
months back.
supposed to.
You're
Now,
supposed to sign.
now
We
I'm
talked about
now
it.
I'm officially there.
You.
Yeah. So Chaitanya told me his side of the story, how he ended up getting me in the conversation, where him, Spin Doctor, Dino James, and Arjun Shah, the CEO,
Big names.
Arjun Shah, the CEO of Shark and Ink, all of them were at Spin Doctor's place in Bombay, and then they're all vibing to music. And then Chaitanya played one of my tracks, and he had a link of my unreleased tracks. He played. Dino James was impressed.
Okay.
He got impressed, and then I remember the next, like it took a while, definitely. Like it was just conversations at the end. After that, it was cool. They wanted me to like work with them and stuff, but it didn't really develop. It developed very slowly. So one day I went to Bombay, SA, just to like meet my friends for like work and shit. And then I was going back, and then I get a random call, and like, hello, who's this? Dino James बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. I'm like, अच्छा.
Directly the man.
Yeah, he just directly called me, and I'm like, okay.
उनका भी crazy story था.
Yeah, and it was
कब की बात है ये?
last year.
अच्छा.
Yeah, that track hasn't come out yet. I
will.
really so like I'm working with them, and we do have like
Working
this-
with Dino James.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I do have a track with him. When it's gonna be released, inshallah, very soon, hopefully. Am I frustrated? Yes.
It's part of the job.
But it's part of the job. It's his decision. I respect Dino Bhai a lot, as much as I am frustrated as an artist, but it's a part of the job. I love him to death. It is what it is.
He loves you too?
Hmm?
He loves you too?
I think so. I hope so.
You'll
It's
find
tough
out.
love, I guess.
Tough love,
Who-
yeah.
who
Big
knows?
brother.
Yeah, big brother type thing. And then next thing you know, 3 months later, after that call, I get a call from Chaitanya regarding like management is really interested in you and they want to sign you and stuff. And to be honest, that was just one way of getting into management.
Okay.
कि एक दोस्त था जो मेरा फैन था, उसने दिखाया, उसको उन लोगों को पसंद आ गया.
Discover किया उन लोगों ने.
Now in that, I would say कि make good music.
Yeah.
पहली बात. If you don't have good music that is not applicable to them, that they don't think is
अर्जुन का है like 3 V's. Vision, vibe और एक और क्या था? Value.
Value.
So
अच्छा.
that is how we sign out.
3 V's are the
Vision,
thing.
value and vibe.
Vision, value and vibe.
Vibe.
Follow
So
that.
that is what
yeah.
उसका एक मैनेजमेंट का तरीका है. That is the way I get the artist. मैंने उसका पॉडकास्ट सुना था.
तो वही है ना कि for me it was entirely music from Chaitanya and from Chaitanya's end and everyone else. Like it was just entirely music for them and from me. Sure, that time it was very hip hop oriented. Like the music that I was making during that was hip hop oriented to a commercial oriented, because I started singing and just तरीके से मैं भी गाता था, the whole deep voice thing that I have going on right now. They found it unique. Is the
Attractive.
reason why you can say that is the reason why they were convinced to sign me.
Okay.
So number one, good music, and number two, if you have a friend in the management, you better make him listen to your good music. If you have any.
We should make some friends at least now.
If you have any good music, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll make sure about these 3 things also.
Other
Two
than
things.
that, if you don't have a friend in the management, make one.
Okay.
But honestly, one thing I've realized also is that the only way you'll maybe attract a management is just through good music.
Put your music out there. That is
Word
also-
of mouth.
Word of mouth, sure, but like I feel like your music is only going to attract other people's mouths.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Like there is no other way about it. Sure, you can catalyze the process if you want to, but like that will only get you so much. But
music is the key. Your art is.
your art is the key.
वो और सीन इंडिया में आया ही नहीं है मैनेजमेंट का.
अभी
I mean the ground level.
नहीं, ground level में actually आ चुका है. There's only one person who I know who's doing it independent. I mean independently, Azadi is also there.
Yeah.
Mo from Azadi basically. So he's currently managing on his own. See the mode. And then there's Rijul who manages Nanku and Karun, the guys who made Maharani. Sorry, Karun who made Maharani and Nanku who made Kafi Zyada. So Rijul is another manager who I highly respect a lot, and I love him to death because I've known him for so long at that point. Then there's fuck, I forgot his name, bro. Char Diwari's manager. He's also great. He recently just registered his management where he's managing more artists now.
So the ones you talked about, like Sida Mohta and wo individual managers, just managing them.
They have their own management.
Okay.
Like they
So they
only
just-
have a manager.
Okay.
Only
For
one
their
manager.
own band.
Yeah,
Or for
they
their
have their own man
artist.
who manages them only. Rijul is the same person. I'm not sure whether he has a management of sorts, but I only know him as the manager who manages them.
Right.
So yeah, that's just pretty much
But
it.
management plays a very important role in.
I feel like if you just know business अच्छे से, then you don't.
You understood
You
the
can be a
business.
manager, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Just know the ins and outs.
Just know the ins and outs.
You understood कि अभी कैसे चल रहा है business? How does that work?
maybe-
I've realized that my manager has good relations with a lot of companies or labels. Is the reason why it's advantageous to me. Like his words if he had to speak his words to other people,
Right.
it's valued more
Obviously.
Yeah.
than the other managers that is there.
Could,
Is the reason why it works for me.
could in the near future you be a manager of band?
Sure.
You want to?
Do I want to? I mean, I have my connections
Because
for sure.
we have a few artists who would like to have like a guidance or
Oh, for sure. But like the music better not.
of course I'm going to
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, the music
The
better not be
music-
The
shit.
pointers
That's-
which you have given us.
the music better not be shit. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
We'll keep that in mind. कि like music should be here.
Yeah.
तभी बात कर लेंगे हम.
Yeah. That's just pretty much it from regarding management. It's pretty and in how they work. In all of your shows and where the income comes from, whatever income you get, whatever income you get from anything,
Mhm.
they'll have like a specific
Yeah.
Portion of
percentage
that.
for that, how much they take, and you take
And
majority.
you feel कि this is going right, like sharketing.
मतलब like it's with all managements, like everyone
Ups
has.
and downs होते ही रहते हैं.
हाँ, सबके होते
And
हैं.
like-
मेरे हिसाब से तो कुछ हुआ नहीं अभी तक. Like this.
अभी तो बढ़िया ही चल रहा है.
बढ़िया ही चल रहा है जैसे चलने चाहिए. जो काम चल रहा है.
So
it's
they tell
working
you
out.
to do these kind of things on your social
they
media.
they definitely influence me, try to get me into a lot of things. Like for example, this whole reel content thing that I started getting into
Podcast.
recently, and podcasts.
The
Like
public image kind of.
I wanted to like stay as mysterious as possible.
It's not possible in these days.
Bro, like you cannot now.
No, I mean I can be mysterious now.
With a mask and a different name.
No,
But you enjoy it, come on.
I do enjoy it. Trust
You
me,
enjoy
I enjoy talking about it. There's nothing wrong.
You do enjoy the thing of being in the spotlight and
Yeah, man.
Oh no, definitely.
Stage.
No, definitely. वो तो है ही है. But like, it's cool to keep mysteriousness also.
Yeah, it is.
Let's
Which you have kept.
For so long.
अभी भी आप थोड़ा mysterious हो ऐसे
अभी भी
complete-
खुला नहीं है वो थोड़ा.
हाँ. There.
What is the yeah, I was saying like तेरे gigs वगैरह जो हो रहे हैं, what's the funniest thing that has happened?
ऐसे कुछ तो है
तू सोच रहा है कि यार ये expect नहीं कर रहा था मैं, ये हो
एक्सपीरियंस आपके कोई गिग का एक्सपीरियंस है
जाएगा। कुछ बढ़िया सा बता दे bro.
So the craziest
Crazy
experience,
story.
bro. Fucking the Ritwis store in so we were doing a show in Bhubaneswar. I was thoda bahut pissed off at one thing. Thoda beat hua tha, but it was chill. I'm chilling in my room. I'm the green room. I'm processing. Some random motherfucker comes out, comes inside. He starts singing in front of me. Comes so close.
योर ओन सॉन्ग और लाइक
No, ऐसे ही गा रहा था.
हाँ.
He's like, मुझे दिखाना है, आपको दिखा, ये दो सुन लो, ये वो वगैरह.
मैनेजर बन जाओ मेरा.
And then he's just singing and shit, and he's so close to my face. I felt thoda uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, he just kisses my forehead
Oh my
and
God.
runs away.
Runs away.
Yeah, he runs away.
You were like,
And I'm like, okay.
Why? What?
ये एक दूसरा experience same ऋतु store में fucking Radio Mirchi in Kolkata. Those fuckers instead of saying Katoptris is like Katoptris. No, Katoptris. I'm like, bro, Katoptris बना दिया.
what did he say when they said that?
I
Did you not?
I
interrupt
just
him?
posted a story like मैं Katoptris हो गया हूँ.
I mean,
I just embraced it. I'm like, fuck it. But then their management, like, so sweet. They're so sweet. They apologized later on for this mistake. बोला ठीक है कोई ना. Like just
बोलना नहीं, कट्टू बोलना चाहिए.
Kattu. The people are still hesitant to say Kattu, bro. I mean, for obvious reasons. वैसे तो like North Indians say it's racist, and I'm like, no, bro, it's not
I
really.
didn't know that.
Circumcision.
Oh.
I'm pretty open about it. Like I feel like the term. I don't want to say it also because camera for censorship things. That term, obviously, I've normalized it for myself because
Okay.
मैं हूँ.
Okay.
That takes a lot of guts, bro. And it's good that
I normally say to other people who are not related to my religion, but if you are circumcised, then I would say it to you. और कैसा है? You know, just ऐसे.
I didn't have an idea about that. So
No,
fine, yeah.
that's my point, right? कि I've normalized it for myself. कि like, हाँ भाई, I've just made my own end pass.
That's fine. It's fine. As
What-
long as you're happy with it.
Yeah.
वो है ना बढ़िया उसका. What do you think about music schools, bro?
Ass.
Does it work? I mean, the fees that they pay,
Like
There-
we paid a lot. कोई
3 lakhs to 4 lakh rupees a
Bro,
year.
मैं तो
there-
8 लाख दिया, bro.
I don't know whether that degree or that degree or diploma meant anything. I have it.
What would you suggest? Like, you know, generation coming, should they apply
Go
for a
on
music school?
YouTube.
YouTube is the key. हाँ.
बस
But
उतना
वही
ही.
है ना कि it's too much information. So how do you narrow it down?
You filter it out कि भाई.
No,
what is-
every information has one thing in common. Find
So
what's common.
You like learned your production
what
from
does it
YouTube?
have common?
Techniques.
Technique.
All forms of ideas that are always implemented in production have something related to each other.
Mhm.
अगर वो चीज़ related है तो like just do that.
Okay.
सबका अलग अलग तरीका होता है and nothing's wrong. Do it. Do everything. Doesn't matter. गलत नहीं
Ableton
है.
के अलावा सारे DAWs अच्छे हैं भाई.
क्यों Ableton के अलावा क्यों?
ये बताएगा उसका
Ableton
अच्छा
sucks.
answer. MS Excel.
It's legit an Excel. Bro, Ableton looks like Excel, bro.
सही में मुझे उसकी
What's your
grades भी है.
favorite DAW?
FL, man.
He's FL gang, bro.
I'm a FL gang,
Risen,
hardcore.
FL
Logic
वालों
नहीं?
का.
I like Logic.
Logic is very friendly, you know.
He's nice.
Logic's not bad, bro.
Like live session वगैरह के लिए it's fine, but
हाँ.
electronic production के लिए FL is the king, man.
I mean, it's faster work for me. Like
Easier.
मेरा दिमाग और चलता है उसमें because I've just मेरा हाथ
हाथ
बैठ
बैठ
गया
चुका है,
हाथ
yeah.
बैठ चुका है.
I remember there was a time you did a fundraiser for your equipments, man.
Yeah.
I just randomly remembered.
I was surprised I also got the full amount in
Yeah,
2
man.
days.
कितना हुआ?
इसने
70,000.
17,000 के इसने किया था because you and he showed that through music कि बहनचोद मैंने use किया है.
The situation at home was sort of difficult and I needed to somehow like put myself out there, but the quality that the mics, I was somehow putting out the quality with whatever fuck all equipment I had. I had like a USB mic and I was using Samsung earphones to mix everything, and that's how I made Khuda and everything else.
Still it turned out good.
I made DLL using those earphones.
Wow.
So the gear don't matter.
It doesn't matter,
It's
bro.
the head.
Later on it does while you improve the quality, but शुरू तो करो कहीं से.
Haan, like for
Start
the
somewhere.
for the quality I was getting from the equipment, good enough. Like I pushed through at that point. And हाँ यार like वो करना पड़ा cause like I wanted to improve in quality. I didn't want to like DJ. I didn't want to do other people's work during that time for money. Though it should be that way, you should hustle.
Yeah, man.
Morally, it is wrong the way I'm doing it. I would not
But
lie.
you made good use of it.
But
बात वो है.
but हाँ, I made good use of it. वो तो भले के लिए हो गया. Morally, जिस तरीके से मैंने वो fundraiser किया था, a lot of people won't really respect it because they like to take the hard route, which is respectable. But for me, I was like, it's my choice.
But मैं भी ये सोचता हूँ bro, mad respect. तूने लिया, काम भी करके दिया ना bro. When you're
हाँ.
putting the word out there, it was a situation, but you dwelled.
And
Yeah.
the work shows. The work speaks for
did.
itself.
No, definitely, bro. Like, I'm kind of glad how it turned out fully.
So people respect that. I would respect that.
You discovered your sound. तेरे को पता था जब तेरे को समझा तेरा गाना, your music style कि ये फटेगा.
हाँ मतलब
You knew it.
मतलब DLL सुना and I was just overly excited.
Were you signed to a label that time or no?
No.
I wasn't signed to a management during that
So
time.
you were like,
I don't think I'll ever get signed to a label. Just gonna clarify that for you.
okay.
Management is for me. Management is like chill. Like I'm cool with management. Label wise, देखा जाएगा if they have
Restrictions आएगा फिर.
more. No, मतलब that might be there. That can be the prediction.
Katoptris वाला sound नहीं रहेगा, थोड़ा तो peak होता ही है.
हाँ.
That
change
can
up
be the
ऊपर नीचे.
prediction.
Commercial.
However, it's just like कि I still want to be an independent artist.
You want that freedom in your music.
Like I want to do everything. Management side is something I cannot handle. Is the reason why I have a management now. But labels, if they manage, and also there is a high possibility of them hindering the creative process. Not for me. I'm very reluctant to listen to anyone. I'm very adamant. I know what I'm doing. Don't fuck with me, bro.
Your team is treating you well. तू कर.
Yeah. They like what I'm doing. It's
You're
like
doing
bhai,
good.
yeah, I'm doing great. Like they're happy. Like they question my methods. जिस तरीके से मैं produce करता हूँ. Like in order for me to get my vocal tone for obvious reasons, how I get my vocal
I
tone
want
is
to know
how.
that as well. बात करता हूँ.
नहीं मतलब like अभी तो पता चल गया है.
यार like कैसा? How do you like process your vocals though?
A lot of
Bro,
processing.
you are singing in the mids and lows.
I mean, that's how I sing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
But it's not because of processing is the reason why how I sing. मैं ऐसे
the
ही गाता
vibratos
हूँ.
and everything.
वो मैं ही हूँ.
Wow.
That's fully me.
नहीं, फेंकना मत दो.
That's a 58.
Like a lot of people thought that ki that's not how I sing.
I also felt like because it's so good, bro. So I appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, like it's
That's
chill.
your talent. God gift.
it's-
That is Katoptris. वो
Yeah, but
कोई नहीं कर
Katoptris
रहा.
can be many things now. Like chalega rapper bana fuck it.
Artist है.
हाँ, this
It can
artist,
be in
bro.
any form. It can be in any.
Yeah,
form.
bro. I had the same conversation with one of my friends, and it's probably the funniest conversation. कि like, bro, तू एक artist है. तू कुछ if you touch anything can be art. Like if you decide, like if you decide to make a sex tape and put it out, art.
Yes sir.
Beautiful.
Yes sir.
Like that's I mean though very out of the blue,
But
but
that's art.
it
It is art.
like it's just a funny conversation. is
Art
what I
is a
think.
very subjective thing.
कितना beautiful है भाई art. कोई भी type.
It's
का.
nice.
कोई
It's
भी
dope.
type. If
It's
you
dope.
know to recognize the right thing,
Yeah.
it's art.
And people perceive it the way they want. to.
Yeah.
Like अभी तेरा माफ के ऊपर I saw your interviews and all those shit, bro. There was certain hate to that song,
Yeah.
but how did you deal with it? तेरे को क्या लगा उस
Mental
समय?
stress
क्योंकि
कुछ आया उसका?
इतना तेरे को कभी hit आया?
The
या फिर
thing
इसके
is
पहले?
that ki Maaf itself during when it got released, that track was 2 years old.
Oh.
Okay.
Like
So it
I
was a
made
little
it during DLL.
Okay.
Like when DLL was being made, I made Maaf as an idea also. वो वक्त
But
में.
he doesn't seem like a person जिसको ऐसा on stage hate मिलेगा.
Chill है वो.
नहीं,
But तेरे को
औ-
मिला है तो
मैं मुझे बहुत hate मिला है पर मैं भाव भी नहीं.
Deal कैसे करते हो आप उसको?
I talk to them.
अच्छा.
हाँ,
Hi,
उसने
hello.
बताया
यार,
ना,
हाँ.
तू आप बोलते हो चाय पिलाता हूँ मैं चल.
Reverse.
Yeah,
That is a nice way.
I just talk to them, and a lot of like that's what I've noticed. A lot of these artists who say that कि हाँ भाई ठीक है यार चलेगा. I'm like bro, you know deep down you fucking don't like that shit. I love hate. I live with hate. I cannot work without hate.
That's your main driving force.
Yeah,
Hate.
I like
Wow.
having hate in my life. Like this toxicity.
It
Those
gives you the kicks.
Yeah, because though it stems from personal matters, it does give me a huge drive in working because it helps me subconsciously prove a point to someone else.
And what about love?
आते ही जाएगा.
That's a driving point too.
In a way, sometimes it can be an influence.
So like how it's like when love and hate collide.
Love and hate always collides anyway.
So it can be very productive. Both things.
Love hate is just a normal thing for me also, bro. Like within my peers at least. Like चलते ही रहता है. भाई लोग. That's it. भाई लोग
और
full
कुछ नहीं
stop.
चाहिए, कुछ नहीं चाहिए. बस
और
भाइयों का है.
भाइयों का है तो वही चाहिए.
Bawal.
That's just my thing for me.
What's your writing process like? You produce your beats first.
I
Then you
produce my beats
That's the
first
strong suit.
and then I cry about how I'm not good at writing.
Like how do you leave the spaces for the lyrics to fit in? तू कैसे सोच के बनाता है beat की?
I usually
structure.
I scat. So
What is that?
Scatting is basically the process where you've already produced everything. Scatting is where you're just like na 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 na
Oh,
na 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 na
you
na.
end the words later.
So the na's are basically your syllables and your rhythmic format. कि वो तेरा तू क्या भी लिखेगा, melody तो तेरे दिमाग में है तो वो तूने गा दिया, तो that's the idea. तो that's scatting. So I scat it, leave it there for like a month.
Nice.
Depends.
Again, depends.
अभी ऐसे funnel में कितने गाने पड़े होंगे?
कुछ ज़्यादा ही.
कितने?
Shamelessly 200.
Wow. That is good, bro. Even though like you have things की
Potential है.
मतलब I would not say the complete tracks. They're all ideas still.
Okay.
The complete tracks, a handful of them.
Untitled 01.
नहीं वैसा कुछ नहीं रखता हूँ. I just like I
Name your
hate
songs.
like yeah I just like naming my songs
Bro,
like
मैं तो random ऐसा सीधा
like सिर्फ गालियाँ है. You know all my
गालियाँ.
projects is just different गालियाँ.
क्या न्यू एल्बम गालियों पर है?
नहीं यार.
तू अभी
होने तो
album
चाहिए.
drop कर रहा है. उसके पहले आधे singles coming out, collaborations.
Yeah,
Because
so
24 में क्या हो रहा है वो जानना है मुझे.
so this year it's gonna be all the singles that I made last year.
Okay,
Prepared them.
Putting that out.
Yeah, that's what I've prepared so far. Abhi hopefully within March it's gonna get released. Hopefully, that's gonna be inshallah coming out through a label as of now. And yeah, there's a lot of unreleased music, unreleased collabs with a lot of producers and artists from here and there all over India. And I can't promise like every month, but like
निकालूंगा. है कुछ
मेरे हिसाब से मैं ही निकालूंगा. वाइब बेटा तो ठीक है, नहीं तो you guys check it.
We of course will check it.
Obviously.
And with this,
Last segment.
we come to our last segment. Okay, so this last segment is a rapid fire.
Simple rapid fire, bro. One answer.
One answer.
That's
Quick.
जिंदगी
Quick.
में मिलेंगी दोबारा type shit.
So Daryl's gonna take today's rapid fire.
We both are going to take today's rapid
I have
fire.
not read the
Okay, so,
questions.
like,
Okay.
I'll start with the first question.
Just one answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
One word.
One
Okay.
word answers.
Okay.
Just quick. Okay. What song or which song can you listen to and repeat forever?
Green Day, Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Wow.
One thing that people don't know about you.
I exist.
No, that's fake.
Nah,
That's
इसके लिए
fake.
वापस भी gonna ask you.
The one
Okay.
thing that people don't know about
Don't
you.
know about you.
Oh, I'm good at making sandwiches.
I'm going
चलो
to try
भाई,
it once.
तू खिलवाएगा भाई अब पक्का
Okay.
किट्टो.
3 things that you cannot live without.
My laptop, my mic, and my lights at home.
Laptop, mic and
Lights.
lights at home. Wow, this is very quick, yeah.
You watch television shows.
Yes.
Okay. So what's your current TV character obsession?
Which you are obsessed with.
yeah.
Like, मैं हूँ वो.
Yappu ने भाई.
House.
What is the character's name?
Dr. House.
Okay.
Okay.
House
I don't know.
MD.
I'll find it.
So yeah, he's just a very realistic, pessimistic doctor, but he's like very smart.
Cool.
I really relate to him.
Last question, I guess.
Second last.
Okay. Must have clothing item everyone should have.
Cargos.
Cargos, I can see one.
Cargos, yes.
Last question, bro. So what do you like about being an artist?
Or what you don't like about being an artist.
Yeah, that can also be.
What I don't like, okay, that I can answer. I don't know what's there. I mean, what I like about being an artist is that ki no limitations.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
And what you don't like about being an artist?
Unless until you're a label.
What I don't like being an artist is that I have to give a fuck
Cool.
about stupid things.
Lovely.
That's wonderful.
That's answered.
ये होता है rapid
मजा
fire
आया
भाई. And it was really fun, man.
It was fun.
Thank you.
bro.
It
I
was
enjoyed it
really cool.
especially.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope
तुझे
you
मजा
enjoyed
आया?
it.
Obviously, bhai. Come on. yaar.
Chilled, एकदम chill, casual. जो
गाने चलते हैं इसके बाद और क्या?
sandwich बनाएगा ना वो.
Easy. Yeah.
So yeah, I wish you the best. Gaurav
you.
wishes you the
Bro.
best.
Thank
The
you.
whole team wishes you the best for your music
Yeah.
and for everything that you look forward to.
You're already killing it, bro, and you're gonna kill more.
Inshallah.
Serial
bro,
killer
we'll
बनने
work
का
out.
अपने को.
For sure.
And before we end up, one advice that you would like to give the young rappers or producers, you could
Just
look into
starting.
that camera and just say it.
गालियाँ दे सकते हो?
दे भाई.
दे सकते हो, वो कैमरा में देख
okay,
के.
okay. सबकी माँ की चूत तू तेरा देख भाई.
सवाल विषय संपला.
That's it. With this bombshell, we end this episode with Katoptris, aka Faisal.
Faisal.
Thank you for being
Thank you
here
for coming.
and
Thank you for
it was a
having me,
pleasure
yeah.
for every one of us. Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks,
thank you,
man.
See you guys. Like,
Lights
share,
out,
subscribe.
camera action. Like, share, and
subscribe.
subscribe. Findie with Intunes, Indie Revelations, Katoptris. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Lovely. Lovely.
Hard.